with the guys at Analog.
Oh, you are?
No, I'm asking you,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right?
I mean, I would like to think I'm friends with Kevin. Maybe I'm just that guy that's always pestering and pulling out his, his coat trying to tag along. But yeah, I'd like to think I am.
Do you
With
know,
Kevin.
or maybe have some insight, is if they're gonna ever re-release the Mini NT?
So I have no insight in that. Kevin's always really good at not telling me things that he's not supposed to. But there is a public trademark filing, for what seems to be a new, I would guess would be a new Nintendo. I don't know that, it's public info, so you can look it up yourself. But I would think that they're making one of these for just NES and Famicom, but that won't have all the other cores on it. That's only my guess, though.
Yeah, so hopefully what happened was Analog began life kind of recreating consoles from donor hardware, essentially, right? They were taking the old
Neo Geo and NES,
right?
Yeah.
So they then made an FPGA NES, the NT Mini, which is one of my favorite consoles of all time because they also had a jailbroken firmware that lets you run just about every console from the 80s on it, including ColecoVision, by the way.
Yeah, all cores written by Kevin himself.
Yep, Kevin did it, and it just magically appeared out there one day. So I'd love to see that one return. That makes a lot of sense for them to do, and I think there's a handheld that they registered also. So.
Exactly, yeah.
Great. We got time for maybe one or two more questions. Yes, sir.
You mentioned light guns a moment ago and the possibility of us seeing you working on these. We know the difficulties of trying to do that on flat screen technology for those older systems. When you talk about that, are you talking about something that they're actively developing, or are you referring to like Sinden Technologies?
Actively developing for use on CRTs. Now you can use light guns on flat screens using exact stuff that you just mentioned. Basically, it's a way to emulate the light gun by using a sensor that kind of like a Wiimote type of thing. And the Mr. Team's working on that as well. They have a couple of demos out of things where you just buy like a cheap, almost like a Wii sensor type of thing, and you can use it that way on a flat screen. And it's pretty good.
Time for one more. Yes, sir.
Hey, follow up to the whole using light guns. Can you use like the Bliss box or the blister to connect like an NES light gun?
I haven't tested yet. That's one of the ones that I really wanted to work on, and it is absolutely possible. I can't remember off the top of my head because I talked to the crew a lot, but I think they got it working. But I'm not 100% sure. But I'll absolutely be following up on that soon because when it can, I mean that'd be pretty. Not only would it be awesome, but it would also be cool if you could just use one light gun for everything, like a NES for SMS, for Genesis, for whatever else. That's my wish, by the way. No one walk away from this thinking it's happening. But I will be asking them if that's something we could implement once we prove light guns are working perfectly.
Yeah, I gotta try that out because I got my level shifter working.
I could hear you. Sorry.
I said I gotta try that out because I got my level shifter working the other day, so I can actually test that out.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Where can people find you on YouTube?
RetroRGB.com, and then everything is at RetroRGB. It's a website, podcast, and a YouTube channel with videos and stuff on it. So.
Once you get into his channel, it's going to cost you a lot of time and money. So, you can find me at lon.tv. I want to thank you all for coming out. I think we got everything accomplished.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lon, for having me on here. This was awesome.
Great to be here with you. And everyone, does this make sense now, everybody? You got it good?
Oh, yeah.
Good? Excellent. So buy your misters and tell us about it. And then we can connect my BBS.
Does the FPGA allow you to hook up a BBS and then make it available now?
That is in development, basically. Thank you all.